Unbelievable. See what Edos are calling their newly elected governor. Behold, the agent who committed fraud in Edo's governorship election stole another man's mandate. Now, this is what the People Democratic Party candidates are calling the newly elected governor, Senator Monday, saying he's a fraud and a man who, has stolen another man's mandate. Everyone is watching closely and we are trying to understand how all of this plays out. Nigerians, the days are upon us where truth must become the master of the day. As it stands today, we can see that the issue is becoming a real bone of contention. Result has been called, yet not everybody is really, truly, sincerely accepting, the result so far. PDP are still saying they will go to court and everybody is, really fighting it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The recently concluded Edo governorship election was met with widespread abnormalities, which many people are not happy about: fraud, manipulation, and corruption. And amidst these growing calls for transparency, several key individuals and institutions have been named as the mastermind behind the manipulation of the electoral process in favor of the All Progressive Congress (APC) Senator Monday Okpebholo, in what many are calling a monkey democracy. These actors worked in contests to ensure that the truth of the Edo people's election results were suppressed. Here are the key players who are now at the center of the controversies surrounding the election. And Adebredi, Assistant Director of Electoral Operation at INEC headquarters, and Adebredi, an Assistant Director Electoral Operation at the Independent National Electoral Commission headquarters, has been named a central figure in orchestrating the electoral fraud. Sources within INEC says Anne played a pivotal role in coordinating the manipulation of the result in favor of the APC candidates. Her involvement, according to Insider, included overseeing the illegal changing of result sheets and facilitating and tempering of electoral materials. And names surfaced when opposition agents and election observers began pointing out the irregularities in the vote coordination process, which they claim was directly overseen by a senior INEC official, including Anne. One Onochi, resident electoral commissioner in INEC. Onochi, the resident electoral commissioner REC for Edo State, has also come under intense scrutiny. Onochi, who was tasked with ensuring a transparent and fair election, is accused of orchestrating the rigging materials in the state. Multiple reports from opposition agents and civil society groups allege that Onochi was complicit in allowing electoral fraud to take place under his very watch. Opposition parties, especially the PDP, have accused Onochi of turning a blind eye to the irregularities happening in real time. In some cases, Onochi directly instructed INEC officials to manipulate results from polling units in key areas where PDP had a stronghold. Police complicit in intimidation and voter suppression. The role of the Nigerian police force in the Edo election has also come under heavy criticism. While the police were meant to provide security and ensure law and order during the election process, multiple reports indicate that some officers were actively involved in intimidating voters, particularly those perceived to be PDP supporters. In certain areas, police officers reportedly prevented opposition agents and independent observers from assessing collation centers, allowing INEC officials and soldiers to carry out manipulation without being challenged. Eyewitnesses have described how officers stood by as electoral officers, tampering with results and eventually actively participating in ensuring that the opposition was shut out of critical decision-making points. In several local government areas, opposition supporters were reportedly harassed and beaten by the Nigerian police force. This has led to accusation that the police were used as tools of voting suppression and electoral manipulation. Soldiers protection of electoral materials. Perhaps the most shocking of it all were the manipulation allegations involving the role of Nigerian military in election, despite assumption from the Nigerian Defense Staff General Chris Mustafa that soldiers will not interfere in the political process. Numerous reports indicate that soldiers were heavily involved in facilitating the fraud that characterized the election. The involvement ranged from providing cover for INEC officers tampering with result sheets to intimidating voters and oppressing party agencies. In several local government areas, soldiers were stationed near collation centers where they reportedly blocked PDP agents and observers from accessing the center while fraudulent activities were taking place inside. In some cases, soldiers escort INEC officers to secure location where results were allegedly altered to favor APC. This is what happened during the election. So this is PDP putting together a comprehensive report of what they call manipulation that have taken place in the country so far. So everyone is watching and everyone is looking, okay? And the truth of it is PDP seem to be ambushed in all of this because the manipulation process was very intense, was very, very intense. I can assure you for free. So you can see that it's going to be a long ride home, okay, to determine. I mean, for now, Senator Monday is the president, as the governor. If there's going to be a change, it's going to be a long ride home. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can still get all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.